This is Around the Globe with Dr. G. Hello everyone, I want to welcome you back to Around the Globe with Dr. G. We are here with a guest that is an aspiring football player. His name is Toby Byron and he plays for Folkestone. And we're going to spend a few minutes, maybe even longer, talking to him about various things. Hey Toby, how you doing? Welcome to Around the Globe with Dr. G. All right. Hey, we appreciate the time that you've taken today. A chilly evening here.
It is very cold, yeah. As the UK weather is.
Oh yeah. I bet. Hey, could you tell us a little bit about who you play for, how long you've been playing, and just give us a background information.
So currently play for Folkestone Invicta Football Club. It's Step 3 football of England.
Okay.
I've been playing football for as long as I can remember, to be honest. Obviously, I think growing up I was just interested in sports.
Okay.
Obviously I was physically able to, I feel like, and I just had a passion for it really. So I've been playing in France, in Greece, and I'm back in England now. Really enjoying it, and just trying to see where I can go, see how high I can go. Hopefully I can go to new levels.
Yeah, fantastic. I like that, how high you can go.
Yeah.
Now, what was the experience like in France and Greece compared to coming back to the UK?
It was an experience. It was definitely different, the way sort of, I guess, people are living, the dynamic of how the football world works. There was ups and downs, obviously. It wasn't all ups, it wasn't all downs. I do appreciate the experience.
Okay.
I did prefer to stay in England, but I definitely appreciate going abroad and sort of learning a different, I guess, culture of football. Really.
Yeah.
And I think it's made me even stronger.
It's always good to expand your horizons. Now, what were the fans like in France and Greece compared to the UK crowd?
France was good. There was some big crowds. Greece was also good, but there was some race and stuff that got in the way of it. But it was still good to experience that, regardless if it was good or bad. Because I know that if you go higher, you're going to experience this kind of things, and it was nice to sort of be in that experience. And
absolutely. I know that you are a man of faith, and obviously you carry your faith along with you wherever you go. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience as far as your journey of faith?
Obviously been a Christian pretty much all my life. I would say there's been ups and downs in that as well, as everyone will do with faith. It's not all a straight road, it's not all happy sailing. But I feel like, especially recently, in the most recent years, I've definitely grown closer to God and my faith. It's definitely helped me in terms of football, especially because I feel like once you sort of believe in that faith and understand it, it helps you with the way of life, and not just believing in God, but it helps you in your everyday life. That's helped me with training, it's helped me with motivation and dedication, and it's just helped me to really, I guess, be a better person than anything I do, whether that's in football or outside of football.
Wow.
It's really helped me in life in general.
Wow. That's great. I remember a verse from Apostle Paul. It says there's exercise profits. Yeah, it does profit. Can you attest to that?
Yeah, I can definitely. I feel like there's been a period of time where I didn't actually like playing football. It's like a love-hate relationship. You always have these ups and downs, and you have these moments where you don't really enjoy it. But I feel like faith definitely did bring me back to it. Told me to keep going, told me to be stronger, told me to get up and go again. And that's what you can do in anything that you do.
So. That's awesome. Obviously, you're a young man, you're fit, you're handsome, and people are looking around. There's the opposite sex, I'm sure, with all the attention and all that. How do you deal with that?
I guess how I've always dealt with it, just be myself really, be respectful, always be mindful of others. I feel like my parents have definitely brought me up to respect both sexes, not just opposite sex. I think in anything that I do, I always try to just be my authentic self. don't try and change for people. And yeah, if you don't get along, you don't get along. If you do get along, that's great. So yeah.
Yeah, well, it's good to hear that. It's good
But
to hear that.
I definitely do try to not let it distract me. I try to. I'd say that I'm more on the focus side of myself right now, of just rebuilding myself, obviously getting closer to God, and I'm really focusing on my football, trying to get to a certain level. And
yeah, that's great. I mean, it's great to know. I mean, especially for all the young men that are listening, that it is possible. It can happen. Yeah. You can do it.
I feel like the most important thing is to. They say that you should love yourself before you can love anyone else. I think that's very important. If you feel like you're in a place where you're not really sure about yourself, I feel like first get to know yourself really and get to be comfortable with yourself before you try and, I guess, be in a relationship. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I feel like to really love someone else, you have to love yourself first.
Yeah. Absolutely.